Namaste, friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot, and I'm going to do the Taurus February 2022 Zodiac reading. And again, if you're new to my channel, I don't usually do Zodiac readings. However, I woke up the other night, in the middle of the night, with the guidance from my guides to do Zodiacs for this month, and I don't know why. So I'll go through all the decks that I'm using. This is the traditional Rider-Waite. Just saw the Hierophant, which is the Taurus card, confirming we're in the Taurus energy right now. So during my pre-shuffle, I saw the Knight of Swords, the Four of Cups, Pay Attention, Hearts, Home, and then this card, Love. And then when I went to, I saw that when I was shuffling. Then when I went to put the deck down, this card flew out again. So this is a double Love. Then from this card, from the Rainbow Warrior activation deck, and let me see, what was that card? I forgot. It's a 32 card. Yeah, Mastery. And we'll talk about that. So I'll put that back in. But I also saw the Seven of Wands, the Five of Wands, Release, and Isolation. So there, because I have a lot of decks, that was a big, a lot of cards come out in the pre-shuffle. But basically the energy of it was that something was coming in pretty fast, and you were very unsure if this is meant for you. And you were being asked to pay attention, because it is something that is feeling like it resides in your heart. And then the love came out after that. So it was a reiteration of love after Heart's Home. And then the Seven of Wands is feeling somewhat defensive, and then a release, and then some isolation, and the Five of Wands being feeling conflicted. So basically it feels like something's coming in rather fast. I don't know if you can see, but all of a sudden this is just like on fire in my for my saging. It was just really flaring up when I was saying Hearts, Home, and Love, the reiteration. Feels like something's coming in, Taurus, that you really need to pay attention, because it's going to come in fast. And you're going to feel as though, at first you're unsure, you're uncertain, you're not quite sure if this is what you're interested in, if this is what you meant when you were trying to manifest something. And then all of a sudden it feels as though it becomes a part of you. And then it's just like this love, and then the Seven of Wands, which is kind of a triggering defensive, and then release, then isolation, and then the Five of Wands feeling conflicted. This feels like a twin flame scenario. So Taurus, for February 2022, oh my, I'm not going to take all those. I'm going to take the one I saw. Let me reshuffle. February 2022, it feels like some twin flame energy coming in, and feels like toward the end of this month. Okay, look at what card came out. The same card that I saw in the pre-shuffle. So that is another reiteration from Spirit. And so then we got the Master number 44 and Mastery 32. So let's see what 44 is. Holy cow. Spring, joy, freshness, new beginnings, expression, gentleness, beauty. A season of new expression is upon you. You can feel it in the wind as it brushes back behind the back of your neck, and the sun as it activates the sensation of movement in your body. And I just heard Leo with that sun. Now you're ready and supported in all ways to do what may have felt like a risk at any other time. And then 32, Mastery. Mastery is fully accepting the way things are and being accountable for them. To become masterful then is to embrace the situation or experience as it is, so you may begin the work of changing your role and leveling up. You don't need to know everything in order to have mastery, and you needn't have shame about the things you don't know. This feels, it really does, I'm feeling a lot of twin flame energy. So Taurus, if you don't know what twin flames are, you may want to do a little bit of research. I feel like this is something new, but the pre-shuffle was very twin flamey. Okay, I'm going to use the Arbiary, the Chakra Oracle, the Enchanted Blossoms, Tarot of the Divine, the Muse Tarot, the Divine Feminine, and this is the Rainbow Warrior Activation deck, as well as the Classic Rider-Waite, which was my first tarot deck that was given to me, so by my son. All right, so we're going to get started. This feels like kind of some masculine energy, so I'm going to start with this deck, and we're going to see what comes through. Oh my, we're just flying. All right, I say one more time. Well, I definitely see the Eight of Swords in reverse, which is that release energy. The Hanged Man in reverse. Okay, you said that's enough of that. Look at the bottom of the deck, Seven of Pentacles. All right, let's make sense of this. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody is kind of self-reliant, independent, maybe single. Four of Pentacles. Eight of Swords in reverse. And Justice. And Death. And the Hanged Man. And the Two of Wands. Okay, so what this is for me is that somebody really was kind of being self-protective. It feels like they were keeping, what I'm hearing is keeping to themselves, not expressing themselves, holding back, being very reserved. And we're going to all major arcana on the second row. And this is the release card. So it feels like this spring, this new energy coming in the spring. Maybe during your season, because your season is in the spring. My son is a Taurus. My twin is a Taurus. It feels as though there's going to be this transformation, and you're just kind of holding on until then. But at that point, there's going to be a release, and this to me is a leaving of, you're becoming single. Just saying. Take it as it resonates. Remember, this is a general read. But then, yeah, single, this would be, here's the 9, and look at the mirroring here with the Roman numerals. This is the 9 of Pentacles. This is the Justice card. Justice is oftentimes some sort of a divorce or legal action. And this is somebody who's independent. Taurus is a very independent energy. They're very, can be very materialistic. But then we have this transformation and the Hangman of kind of, maybe you've seen things, you've had a perspective change, and now it's kind of releasing you from this obligation. And so now you're on your own. You're looking out at your future, trying to figure out what's next for you. So I'm going to leave that there. Let's pull a chakra card. So Taurus, I don't know, this master number 44 spring feels like in the spring, this season, even though this is a February read, it feels like this energy is really going to clarify in the spring. We have impasse and guilt. So you're suffering some sort of, and joy. Okay, so what this feels like is that you've been working really, really, really hard, and you have this, just what came out when I saw impasse and guilt, it's almost like this person that you're connected to, that your need to release from, is you've been doing a lot of the work in the relationship, and you're starting to feel as though you're being taken advantage of, and you can't get beyond that. This impasse, I mean, literally is this 8 of Swords energy that you just have felt like you can't go any further. and you just feel like you're stuck here. I'm doing all the work. Look at, she's ironing, and you know, she's just, it's a guilt card, but it really feels as though you feel guilty for wanting out. Okay, let's, this is pretty intense. The energy is intense. You just want to be, free and joyful. You just want to be, out of this Eight of Swords energy. It's like, I don't know, but this feels like these two cards are connected. It's almost like, it's like the Hangman in reverse is, she's just like almost in the position of dancing. And look, her hair's up. They're very similar looking features. And she's dancing, and this one looks like she's just about to take off dancing. So it's almost like you cannot wait to be released from this so that you can live your life the way you want. Let's find out what the Herbiary deck says. Forbidden fruit. Let's pull another one. Maybe there's something on the other side of this that is tempting you away. Maybe there's somebody, I can tell you exactly what this energy is. It feels like there is, maybe this is your twin that comes in. I'm not seeing any twin cards, but in the pre-shuffle there was a lot of twin energy. Center and ground. Okay, we'll put that there. What this feels like, and with the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of this deck, it feels like you've invested a lot of time and energy into something, and now you just want to invest in yourself, because this has been something that it feels like this is something that is not new energy, that's been an old karmic energy for quite a while, and you just want free. And maybe you've met your twin, and this is this joy in you, and this maybe that's what's triggering this bottom of the deck. Bittersweet. Yeah, now you're kind of withdrawing and pulling your energy away, and this karmic person may be trying to win you back, because it feels like your heart has left the building, is what I've heard. It feels like you've met somebody that feels like home in your heart, and it's love, and it's that warm, tingly feeling, and then you realize that this other situation is just empty, but you've been holding on to it because it makes you feel secure. Okay, so here we have the Page of Materials and the Muse of Materials. Amazing. So the Page of Materials, Muse of Materials, this is the Page of Pentacles. This is the Muse, or the King of Pentacles. A definitely Taurus energy. Look at the imagery. These pink roses. And that's just, pink roses to me are just a really soft, new, innocent kind of love. Maybe it's self-love for the first time. Maybe you just want to manifest what makes you happy. Okay, when I went to pick this deck up, this card was there, so it needs to come out. Joy. Again, 2 cards of joy and more pink flowers. 2 cards of joy. I mean, you just want joy. You just want to be happy. And it feels like in order to be happy, you're going to have to release at some point something. And you may have to feel a little isolated. What it feels like, and I don't have it in the cards, but I'm feeling it. what it feels like, what I'm being shown is that you've been in this commitment for quite a while, and then along comes the twin, and it wakes you up, and it shakes you up. And then you realize that whatever it is that you are in, you're doing a lot of work to keep the relationship together, and it's going nowhere. Two of Coins. And you've been hanging on to it because financially, you're having a difficult time figuring out how you're going to be financially independent. But there is an ending with this Death card, and then Justice, and the Hangman, which is the release in the reverse. And so it's just like you just want to, you want to manifest something different. And I don't even think it means that you're trying to connect with the twin. I don't see that here, but it feels like the twin illuminated the emptiness in this relationship. Queen of Swords, yeah. Two of Coins, Queen of Swords. Making a decision to cut something out that no longer serves you. Absolutely. But struggling and juggling with it, protecting the children. Trying to make a plan to protect the children. Trying to look for your future. The card is going to come out. Five of Cups, yeah. Oh, and look, as the figure here is like just trying to get away, and this arm is coming up out and got her strands of hair trying to pull her back, and she's just like, I want my Two of Cups. This is done. All these cups are spilled now. I can't fix this. Let's see what else. Yeah, Six of Swords, Page of Cups, King of Coins. King of Coins again. You know, you're trying to think through this methodically, trying to get your finances, see if this is going to be financially possible. And what I see here is one coin, and that's a bit scary. And then we have this Page of Cups, which is a message of I don't know, it feels as though you receive a message. I'm asking my guides. What is here? This has been a long time. And then there's just something that makes the shift for you. And it feels like it comes in the form of like just this emotional, it's almost like somebody just says to you, you know, if you're not happy, you know, move on. Move on, you know, go for what you really want in life. Feels like take the child and go. Maybe go custody. Queen of Cups. Oh yeah, this Queen of Cups, and then this image. This Queen of Cups is a very dark figure, and she is holding on to those cups. She's holding on to that cup. This reminds me of Ursula in The Little Mermaid. Look at how she's holding on to that cup. You're not getting my cup, damn it. That's exactly what she's doing. Here's the Five of Coins in the reverse. Another card of leaving children with children. You don't want, she's like, you're not taking the kid. That's exactly what that is. You're not taking my emotion. You're not taking the kid. There's big arguments over the kid. Ace of Cups. Means you'd have to start out kind of on your own. Three of Coins, Three of Pentacles. It's that partnership. All right, let's find, this feels like a Divine Masculine reading. It could go either way. Definitely Taurus energy. This feels very practical, not spiritual yet. It's not like you're spiritually awakened. Whoever this is doesn't feel like they're spiritually awakened. But this twin energy just kind of came in and zapped it. And just illuminated the lack of love, is what I'm hearing. So take one from the bottom. The prophetess of true power. I call my power back from all times and all places. I am my own. That's almost like the strength card with her with the lion. And it's like, this is my power. All right, let's pull one more. It's divine feminine, but it can be either. That strength card feels like could be feminine too. The goddess of self-knowledge. The essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. All right. Let me see if anything else pop out. There's a lack of joy in this original situation, and it feels like you just want to be free. And look at this beautiful joy. Look at how beautiful that imagery is. Very light and almost watercolory, impressionistic. But this is spring with this 44 card. It feels like you've learned everything you can learn from this prior relationship. Let me see what the clarification deck has to say. This is my Crystal Visions deck, so I use it for clarification. See if there's anything else here. Move this off to the side. Anything else we need to know, Taurus needs to know for February 2022? Anything else? Take that card. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, there's that one pentacle. Making a new beginning on your own. Page of Swords. Ace of Cups again. Seeking your true happiness. Ready to move on and start over emotionally and financially. But somebody is watching. This Page of Swords energy, somebody is watching. It feels like there's a dispute over the child. Two of Pentacles again, struggling and juggling, trying to figure out the finances, and the Moon card. In the crossing position, make sure that you are staying vigilant, paying attention, because there might be some things that are not quite revealed themselves yet. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Pentacles. We have two women here, each with wolves. One's got one wolf here and the other's got two wolves here. Not sure what that means, but it just feels like this Ten of Pentacles doesn't look like a happy card. Usually Ten of Pentacles is, but this is very, somebody feels like somebody wants to keep the money and the child. And that's the snag. There's no way to, it feels like there's a dispute over the custody and the money, and that's why this has not been a release. Okay, that's what I have. Namaste.